today on Ask Ashley, marriage advice, what I was asked is what are some good opening lines for starting conversation about things that you may be having problems with in your marriage. So pretty much in layman's terms, when you have something that's pissing you off, what do you say to that person to kickstart the conversation? And the answer is, I guess there's like a right answer and like a for real answer of what actually goes down and what is actually said. So by the book, you should probably say something like, I don't know, I guess we should come up with a scenario first. Like, let's say your husband goes to the mall and spends $500 on whatever. And you're pissed because you're like, that's $500. And so he comes home from the mall after you were checking your bank statement, trying to find something. I don't know how you found out that your husband spent $500, but he just did. So the right thing to do would be like, hey babe, how was your day? Well, I had to go online to look at something and I saw that you had spent like $500 on whatever it was. So why did you do that? Like, we have this to pay and this to pay, so why would you spend that money? And then hopefully he would come up with a response that didn't further piss you off. And somehow that would end up in a resolution. But in reality, I'd probably have him come home and I'd be like, what the heck were you thinking spending $500? Yeah, I know that you spent $500. What the heck? You need to go back to the store with that receipt and return it. I don't care. Or maybe that's what I would just think that I would say. I don't know how I would really react because that hasn't happened to me before. Thank goodness, but I don't know. I just feel like the best thing to do, whatever your opening line is to think about it in your head first. Just like you tell your kids if you have kids. Think before you say something. Because I feel like anytime that you say something heat of the moment, it's not going to be the right thing to say. But if you, with me personally, I write a lot, whether it's poetry or just like short stories or whatever. If I find out beforehand about something that makes me mad, or I've been, having something build up inside my head of different things that have been slowly making me mad, I like to write it down. And a lot of times with me, just by me writing it down or journaling it, it makes me reevaluate what I was even mad about. And so I don't even, by the time I'm done writing it and read back what I was mad about, I'm like, oh, that's stupid. Half the time I'm like, that's not even worth me bringing up. That's not even worth me starting an argument about. Like, who cares? But just you being able to tell that journal what you were feeling, it's like letting it go. But every once in a while there are some things that you do need to address, and I feel like however you address it or whatever your opening line is, that if you think about it first, then you should be able to come to a reasonable approach to the conversation that's going to lead to less of a conflict and better resolution and not a screaming match. So that's my suggestion. And I know it's probably not like the right answer because it's supposed to be like opening lines, but it's kind of like a precursor to what, I don't know. It's hard, it's a dumb question. Okay, it's a dumb question. Like if you said, okay, your husband just cheated on you, what do you say? That's a lot more direct and specific. So without me knowing what the problem is, an opening line can be better thought of by just thinking about it first. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.